Our end of the season awards banquet was held this past weekend here at Levi Stadium. Our players of the year traveled to Santa Clara from all over the section to be given their awards.
It was a memorable night filled with joy, laughter, and even some tears. Our Parker Ream was there to capture it all.
Levi Stadium. The sight to behold is the setting for the first annual Sac-Hi Sports Award Banquet. It's an opportunity for the best of the best in Northern California high school sports to celebrate their accomplishments. The experience of stepping onto that field is like no other.
Look at this view right now. I mean, what a what a surreal experience. I mean, kind of talk to me about that. What's that feeling like?
Oh, it's amazing, man. It's awesome to be invited here. It looks so good out here. It's huge.
I mean, it's crazy. I've never really been in a situation like this, I guess. I've never even been to an NFL game, so just being in this stadium and for this award is pretty awesome.
For sure, this is my first time being here, so just being able to experience this is really great.
I've honestly never been to Levi Stadium before, so to see that it's this nice is just insane, and to be a part of something like this is awesome.
It's a time for these athletes to not dress like athletes, and for some, reconnect on a different field.
I got a lot of friends in the Bay Area, a lot of friends in Sacramento area, so it's a big community, but it's a big friendship.
It definitely is weird. Like, I saw actually the Elk Grove pitcher just walk by, and I was like, I haven't seen her out of uniform in months, and it's like, oh my God, you're a person out of softball. Like, it's kind of funny.
It's almost like a second prom to these athletes. And who could forget about the best part? The food.
What are you looking forward to most tonight?
For sure the food. I'm ready to eat. I'm starving.
Talk to me a little bit about the food. Was that pretty good?
The food, amazing. I had one of those sliders. They slapped, to be honest. Yeah.
You heard it from Emma. They slap.
And as if this night couldn't get any better, a special guest was in attendance. 49ers safety Talanoa Hufanga has some advice for the high school athletes.
Really, just with their whole futures ahead of them, if you had one piece of advice to give to them heading into their college careers or even maybe their senior year in high school, what would that be?
I think you just got to trust the process. I think a lot of people continue to look too much forward and too far behind. I think if you can just stay in that moment, you think there's so much on your plate, but if you can just kind of divvy it down to just, making it so simple and just love what you do and find your passions, and I think that's important for a young kid, and if they can do that, they'll just enjoy life so much more.
Because the experience at the banquet is once in a lifetime. Wait, do you hear that? That's my cue!
Look good, feel good. That's the theme here at Levi Stadium, and everybody looks good, and they're feeling good as we get set for this award ceremony about to start honoring the best of the best in NorCal high school sports. Let's get right into it.
Is this one mine? I think we have our own.
You could.
I want this one.
Man, am I glad we got that sorted out. Now let's hear from Talanoa.
Some of the best athletes from all around Northern California are scholarship winners who have overcome so much adversity in their lives. What do you think about when you see these people?
You guys look so athletic. You guys are taller than me too, huh? It's kind of crazy.
After answering Robert Bronstein's tough questions, Talanoa shook hands with our amazing Player of the Year award winners from the fall, winter, and spring, who were each honored with a plaque. Dexter Francis III also received the championship belt for winning our Play of the Year. And to cap the night off, our South Offensive Player of the Year in the fall, Nicholas Coronado from Kimball High School, ended the night with a speech.
Everybody's sitting in their chairs today. You guys all deserve to be up here speaking just like I am today. Just be thankful for everything you have. Don't take life for granted. You never know when it's the last time you're going to step on the field or just in life. It's an honor to speak in front of all of you guys, all you great student athletes, all you great families, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your night.
Companies from all over Northern California that care about high school sports enjoyed the fun night. The Kings even showed up.
What was this event like?
Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. I mean, the stadium itself is amazing. Just look at it. And just hearing about the athletes and their stories, they're really resilient, hardworking, and ambitious. So it was a great event.
As people start heading for the exit and we conclude our first annual Sac-Hi Awards banquet, the question remains, what about next year?
For Sacramento, maybe have it in a Golden One,
I think that would be great, and you can definitely contact me. I'd be the person to do it for you guys.
I'll take it. From the home of the faithful, I'm Parker Ream, turning off the lights on a successful awards banquet. Have a great night.
It was great to have both athletes from the Sac Show and the Cal High Show together. It was our first banquet since before the pandemic.
And it was so much fun and great to have everybody there. And they all look so great dressed
they look
up.
so, I can hardly recognize them. I'm like, please put on your jersey.
What are you saying? They look lousy in their jerseys?
No, they're just all done up.
So
they look
much better.
Yes,
They cleaned up well.